What is going on, world-class athlete? In today's video, we're gonna be mastering Carter's ATP forehand, and we're gonna be developing and working on 3 primary technical elements that you're gonna follow along with us as we do rallies and as we do drills. The technical element number 1 is we're gonna be mastering Carter's kinetic chain and leg drive to give him that effortless power from the biggest muscles in his body. In the second section, we're gonna correct him from over-rotating so he can transfer the maximum amount of force into the racket, creating that massive top-to-net contact. And the last element that we're gonna master is his ATP level fluid backswing and acceleration, getting that easy power. So let's jump right in to drill number 1. All right, Carter, I'm so pumped to be developing your forehand today. So in the first drill, what we're gonna focus on is, let's go and pull out your footage next to Federer. You'll see the primary thing that we're gonna improve is your kinetic chain. The key element is that it's a 3-stage sequence, and we're gonna master this step by step. We're gonna get you started already in that perfect backswing position that's perfect. The key here is as you accelerate, number 1 is the legs are gonna drive first. Right as the leg drive, the second element is rotating the hip and the trunk. As you rotate the hip and trunk, you finish by pulling the arm forward, up, and away, creating that flip. So basically, it's gonna be like leg drive, rotation, and then you're gonna activate your pec and shoulder, pull the arm forward. So because you have a slightly suboptimal muscle memory that you've developed through hitting of kind of tensing up prior, what we're gonna do is to correct that, we're gonna do what's known as time slicing. So we're gonna time slice your forehand, meaning we're only gonna swing at like 10 to 15% power. So when you set up, you're just gonna be very conscious of how does it feel getting set, driving the leg, rotating, and then pulling the arm. You see I'm being very fluid, I'm just driving the leg, rotating, and then pulling together, and we'll gradually increase that pace. All right, dude, let's get it. So go ahead and start in those perfect ATP checkpoints. Yes, fluid. Beautiful, that's such good technique. Nice, easy power, forward. Yes, great pull. Set, up and away. Beautiful, I love that. So already your technique is like literally perfect. You're driving the leg, it's going up and away, getting that flip. Brilliant, here we go. Now that you've mastered that initial part, should you increase the pace? Yeah. Absolutely. Let's go, easy, leg drive. Yeah, oh my God, that's so good. That's it, let's go, 2 more. Yes, all right, so that's insane, great job. So now in drill number 2, you've now really mastered that. So in this next drill, it's very easy to do all of the technical elements correctly when you're just in a stationary position and you're just being fed, so it's very easy. So now we're gonna slightly increase the level of difficulty, but we're still gonna keep the backswing position simplified. So basically you're gonna go like this, you're just gonna get prepped like that, but now you're gonna feed me moving to the side, and you're gonna go ahead and execute the lateral hop move. So see, I'm just prepping as I'm moving to the side, leg drive, feels amazing. So the key piece, again, even though you're moving, this is staying loose, you're getting in position. Then you're gonna drive off that right, pull up and away, very fluid. And last piece, when you land, we're now gonna correct the over-rotation element. The key of getting massive spin, if you over-rotate the trunk at contact, you're actually gonna lose spin, power, and you're gonna open up. Because the muscle is like an arc, watch, I'm gonna keep my chest rotated towards that side fence. Look how much spin I'm gonna be able to generate from pulling the arm. So see how much topspin, guys? Because as I accelerated, my racket came through and across. So that key checkpoint right here, it's gonna feel so good. You're gonna get prepped, leg drive, pull, and then feel that trunk stay pointed towards that side fence, not over rotating. You'll be perfect. All right, let's get it. Yes, fluid, just perfect form. Hop. Yes, Carter, that's so good. Try and get that cross court. That's gonna get you to contact earlier. There, oh, did you feel the difference? Okay, so one thing I was noticing as I was feeding was you had a tendency of getting jammed right there. So if you ever feel jammed, and especially if you're just starting out in a match, we know that one of the main things you wanna improve with your technique is that effortless, early, fluid contact point in front. By going cross court, here would be down the line, cross court is angled more in front, so it forces you to correct that piece. So on these next few, hit cross court and then see if you can translate that feeling into the down the line shot. You're there. Great legs though, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, such a quality ball right there. Let's go, right leg. Yes, way to get under that. That's insanely good. Come on, hop. Yes, Look at that. Come on, hop off that right, pull. Good, oh, that was so good. Great shot. Yes, that's so good. Great prep, drive. Yeah, all right, that's insane. Okay, so in this last drill now, what we're gonna master is your unit turn. Like, this is insane, like you're doing everything perfectly. You've got the world-class prep, you've got that great kinetic chain, you're not over-rotating, you're keeping that trunk perfect. So now in this next iteration, what we're gonna focus on is you're gonna get into a very wide semi-open with the left leg in front. From this position, you're gonna focus on dropping the racket, then driving the leg, and simultaneously shifting the weight forward, rotating, and pulling, dragging that right leg back. So again, high prep, drop, leg drive, shift, rotation, and pull. See that combination? Drop, accelerate. All right, let's execute. And then wide stance, drop, accelerate. Whoa, huge. Low, drop. Yes, Carter, that's it. Focus on technique. Yes. All right, so good. All right, so what we're gonna do now, let's go ahead and assess your technique in that last element and jump into hitting. All right, Carter, so that was insane. So as I was feeding you and I started revving up the pace, it was kind of like putting your technique into the fire to expose and remove the impurities. So your first shot, by the way, was insane. Let's just play that back real quick. All right, so obviously that was awesome. You had everything mastered there. Now, breaking down your technique, let's see where you can improve. So we put everything together. I was feeding fast. Let's see the element as to why you started tensing up and missing. This is a great unit turn position. You could have a slightly wider and lower stance, but besides that, this is looking fantastic. Then let's go into your backswing. The primary thing that I'm noticing here, your stance is a little bit too narrow, and also you're not nearly, for the height of this ball, you should be in a much lower position, because not only is that gonna improve your contact point, but it's also gonna allow you to get more pop from the legs. The primary reason why this ball dumped in the net like that though, is watch with your acceleration. Let's take a look at Djokovic. So watch that arm pull on a straight line path towards the ball and then travel slightly up. So that's what's gonna get that deep flip and that necessary top spin at contact in his extension. And then we'll look at yours. Watch how your swing path is going much more on a downward swing path. And then it just finally starts coming up. But by the time you make contact, your racket is below your hand and the racket is very close. So the correction here would be to make contact earlier or later?
Earlier.
Exactly, making contact with that elbow position in front of the body. And the second thing is bend more or less.
More.
Exactly. All right, so that's so awesome. So with all that, let's jump into that high level hitting. All right, Carter, let's piece it all together. Focus on that low bending, early contact. Let's get it. Good. Nice. Great. That's it. Good. Wow, that was such good extent. I love there how you extended that left arm through contact. All right, world-class athlete. I hope you guys absolutely love this video. Just taking a look and tracking Carter's progress from the very first lesson to some of the shots he was just ripping right now. Just goes to show, if you guys follow that technical blueprint backed up by science, you can reach a world-class level. I'll see you on the next video. Let's go.